Bonjour, hello, and welcome to the 2023 commencement ceremony for our CASC undergraduate minor program. My name is Professor Abigail Eiler, and I'm a clinical assistant professor here in the School of Social Work. I have the honor of starting out with our land acknowledgement this morning. So I'm actually going to introduce myself in my native language, and then I will translate things moving forward. Nigoni Gemakwe and Dishnakas, Shishan Wakiundao, Makwa Undodum, Hammond, Indiana, and Donjiba, Canton, Michigan, Undao. The University of Michigan is located in the Huron River watershed on the land stewarded by the Nishwe, Ishkadewin, and Anishinaabe, the Three Fires people, who are the Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi. As we work, live, and learn on these territories, we must keep in mind the ongoing effects of colonization, the community's struggle for self-determination, colonial state violence, and recognition of Indigenous sovereignty. Through scholarship and pedagogy, we work to create a future in which the past is thoroughly understood and the present aims to enhance social justice while enacting the ethic of care and compassion. Through these words and acknowledgement, my ancestral ties to the land, in recognition of the contributions from those that came before all of us, the Department of Undergraduate Minor Programs in the School of Social Work renews and reaffirms the 1817 Treaty of Fort Rapids. I also have the opportunity to introduce our new Dean of the School of Social Work. I'd like to welcome Dean and Phillip Fellin, Collegiate Professor of Social Work, Dean Dr. Beth Angell.
Thank you, Professor Eiler. Good afternoon, everyone. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this celebratory day. I'm so honored to be serving as the Dean of this amazing School of Social Work. And I'm thrilled to be here with you all in person, our graduates, your families, your friends, and your special guests. Now, I'm realizing that for some of you, this may be your first acquaintance with the School of Social Work. The first time that you've been a part of this amazing space that we take for granted and enjoy every day. The Community Action and Social Change minor, CASC, is a very special home for undergraduate students across the University of Michigan. And we are very, very proud to boast a dedicated faculty, devoted staff, and a talented and committed student body. Who are committed to changing the world in positive ways. It's very, very impressive to me that we see such an enormous variety of academic disciplines represented among our students in the CASC minor. Graduates, you are particularly inspiring to me because early in your academic endeavors, you recognized the crucial importance of social justice and community action, and you took an intentional step to enhance your education by electing to complete the CASC minor. It's also important to acknowledge that during your time as undergraduates, you were able to persevere and to complete your degree despite some pretty major obstacles. Alarming social injustices and a global pandemic, just for starters. This is incredibly impressive to me, and I have no doubt that studying in the CASC minor has given you deeper insight into these issues and motivated you to work toward addressing them in your future careers. This knowledge and experience that you obtained in the CASC minor and the connections and community that you've built with one another will prove to be essential as you move forward in your journey. So congratulations to you all. And now I would like to introduce our Director of Undergraduate Social Work Minors and Associate Professor, Katie Richards-Schuster. The amazing Katie Richards-Schuster.
All right. Whoa. Need some slight adjustments. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Dean Angell. And again, welcome to the graduation reception for the CASC minor. We're so thrilled that you're here with us. We're so thrilled to be able to do this in person and to celebrate together this incredible accomplishment that you all have achieved. So again, my name is Katie Richards-Schuster. I'm a faculty member here in the School of Social Work, the faculty director of the CASC minor. I've been with the minor since the very beginning. And so it's so exciting every year to be part of this celebration and to welcome this group of graduates into our CASC family. We're now over 1,100 strong. And so we will be, you'll hear from some of our alums over as part of the graduation ceremony today, but also thinking about this as a starting point. So those of you who I had in 305, you know that I would often say it's not about what you do here. This is important, what you're doing here, but it's about what you're going to do with what you learn. And so we see this both as a time to celebrate, but also as a beginning for where you're all going to be headed next. So I wanted to just say a few words to kind of share about the CASC minor before we kind of get into today's program. But it's really fitting that CASC is within the School of Social Work. And so as Dean Angell said, that the School of Social Work has for over 100 years, we celebrated our 100-year birthday, I think last year or 2 years ago. And so our mission here in the School of Social Work is to reach out, raise hope, and change society. And we really think that that is what we've been trying to do together within the CASC minor, is help you to think about what does it mean to engage with communities? How do we think more critically about who we are as social change agents and the work we're gonna do? How do we think about approaches and utilizing the diversity of majors and interests that you all bring to the CASC minor? How do we bring that into thinking about creating a more socially just world? And so this is, a celebration of all your efforts, and you can see pictures up here that I think some of you contributed to, and quotes, and our incredible student board. And so it's just thrilling to be able to celebrate this time together. So since the minor started, it started in 2010, so we just celebrated our 10th birthday not too long ago. It really was an opportunity to bring students from across campus who cared deeply about community change and wanted to work and learn together. And so the exciting part for those of us who teach in the minor is that we really get students from the art school, from kinesiology, from almost 50 different majors to be able to be part of learning and working together. And we also think that that's really important because in today's society, we need people to be able to work together, to listen to one another, to take different perspectives, and to think about how do we challenge the ways we think, how do we grow together? And so we've been thrilled to be doing that with you in the classroom and outside of the classroom and all the different activities that you've been part of. And you can see a little bit about the range of different minors, majors, activities that you've been part of in the program. But we just wanted to say a few words about all the different incredible things that you have done. And so we really see you as being quite accomplished, and especially given the so many challenges of COVID. And I think for many of you, your first year was completely online, and then somewhere in your second year, you had kind of a hybrid classes. So given all of those challenges, to be able to think about all the student organizations you were part of, the ways that you were leaders in creating programs, planning events, serving the community, facilitating dialogues, working for a more socially just campus, pushing the campus to do better. And our program is better for it, our campus is better for it, and we're excited to see where you're gonna take your learning. But this is not just a celebration of you, it's also a celebration of your families and how many of the people here, your friends and family, who have helped you get to this point. So we wanted to pause for a second and just have all the graduates give a round of applause to the family members and friends who are here. Because we know it takes an entire community to to get through this program. We wanted to say a few other quick thank yous before we get into the program. First, I would like to thank our dean, Beth Angell, for all the support for this minor, and all the just all the love that she gives to us, and then therefore we can pass that on to you. So huge thanks to the school social worker and to our dean. We also want to thank the many departments who are part of this minor. So it really is an interdisciplinary minor. And we are helping students to kind of package together classes that will help them to think more critically about what does it mean to do community work? How do we think about the big questions of the world? How do we have some of the skills and some of the experiences? So while we offer a number of classes here in the social work school, we definitely rely on many departments to offer classes and help students to pull those together. I really want to thank the CASC staff. We have a tremendous team. We love working together. Yes, a huge. And so I want to give a shout out to Joe Galura, who's in the front, who literally you wouldn't be able to finish this minor without Joe, since he does all your senior audit releases. So but also is not only our advisor, but also actually teaches the very first class some of you take, which is Social Work 200, and then teaches the capstone class at the end. So really gets to see the full spectrum. Diana Seals, who's doing busy work right here, trying to manage the logistics, who is our assistant director of the CASC minor, runs the day-to-day operations and also teaches in the minor. Professor Abigail Eiler, who's over here, who is a core faculty member and a key collaborator in the CASC program. Cooper Tanko, I don't know where Cooper's in the back. Cooper is our MSW field student, and we're super thankful for everything that she's done. I also want to shout out Trevor Bechtel, who is a partner with us with Poverty Solutions, which is a very special center here at the university that's really looking at creating solutions, active solutions to end poverty. And we have a special partnership with the Poverty Solutions Center, which is a certificate. And so we have 4 graduates who are completing that certificate, which means they not only did additional coursework and kind of selective coursework, but they also did additional volunteer hours and worked with Trevor and Poverty Solutions as part of their program. So, and Trevor is going to be helping us in the ceremony today. And I also want to shout out our amazing student board. So we have, since the very beginning, had students who have been actively involved in helping us advise on the program, telling us what works, what doesn't work, helping us think about programming, helping us recruit, and we really couldn't do this minor without them. So if you were on the CASC student board, I would love for you to stand so we can give you a clap. And I also would like to say to Olga and to Suzanne, who are juniors in the CASC minor and are here helping us today and part of the CASC board. Okay, so now back to you, the graduates, and to our ceremony today. So how this is going to work is we have a couple different people who are going to be sharing some words, and then we will at some point. We're going to have each of you come up to the stage, so we'll do that in a minute. But before we do that, I want to introduce one of your fellow CASC graduates today, who's the incredible Kayla Tate. So I'm going to introduce Kayla. I first met Kayla on a phone call in the middle of the first semester when we were completely online. And was thinking about joining the 305 class. And so it's thrilled to see you. Come on up and you can stand right here with me. Kayla is a driven and enthusiastic individual who's been hardworking and dedicated to doing incredible work in and with communities. She's graduating with the creative writing major in the CASC minor. Through her academic career, she's been actively involved in organizing events and being an incredible voice for social justice on our campus. Her passion has been for making a positive impact in the lives of others, and that's been reflective in all the work that you've done through our minor and on campus. Kayla is excited to share her experience, and she's going to read her 401 poem that she developed as part of her capstone project. So for parents and friends, everyone in the minor, so you can do lots of different ways to do this minor, but everybody takes a Social Work 305 class, that's where we first met, and that's a kind of a foundation course for thinking about community change, and then everyone does a capstone class, and that capstone class is both collective and community, but it's also individual, because what we're asking students to do is to make sense of what they've done in all the different courses that they've taken or all the activities, and pull it together in a way that's going to be meaningful for them and allow them to think about how to take this work forward. And so it becomes really an incredible opportunity for students to work together and to develop really meaningful products. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Kayla for her comments. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. Okay. Today is truly a joyous day. For today, we will celebrate the then, the now, and the future. On behalf of the CASC class of 2023, I would first like to thank the many people who have helped us reach this point. So thank you to the dedicated faculty, staff, and our wonderful professors and instructors who have taught us, guided us, and facilitated our learning. And of course, we must thank our first teachers, our parents and family, both the family we are born to and those we have chosen. Thank you for being there behind the scenes to support and help shape us into the people we are today. I must also personally thank my family, as I am the walking manifestation of you, your love, and dedication. To my brother, my first friend, thank you for always cheering me on and being there for me. And to my mother, words can hardly encompass my gratitude, for you have always loved and believed in me. You are the best mom I could ever ask for. Thank you. Okay. And now, to the graduating class of 2023, we made it. Right? Woo, didn't know if we were. The joy we feel right now in this moment is nurtured by our past adversities, accomplishments, and experiences that have gone on to facilitate our present-day success. With each passing day on our journey, though, since freshman year, we grew, we learned, we struggled, and we persisted. When I was a freshman, which somehow feels like ages ago, but also just like yesterday, and I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with my life, my major, if I was even going to get a minor, I knew that I wanted to do something where I could pursue social justice and try to make this big world a better place. I was ambitious and driven by my belief that the world can be a better place, and so I landed here with the Community Action and Social Change minor and community. Many of us, if not all of us, believe in the possibility of a better, more just, more beautiful world, and that's why we are here in CASC. In a world where optimism and hope and belief in a better world are often viewed as naivete and young dreams just waiting to be crushed by time, age, and the real world, let us hold on strong onto our hope, because it is our strength. As political activist, organizer, and prison abolitionist Miriam Kaba says, hope is a discipline. So let us be disciplined. This is but a milestone in our journey. As we prepare to enact the moment we've been anxiously waiting for these past years, I implore you to stop and take in this moment. Think of your friends, those you have made memories with and which you'll cherish forever. And think of yourself, how you feel right now. And just take in the moment, for there will be many moments, many other reasons to celebrate, but this is one you'll want to remember. Where you are now and where you will go is determined by you. Within our excitement lingers unavoidable anxiousness about our futures and where it'll take us. Our futures are, of course, riddled with the unknown, but we can and we must be confident and trust in the work we've put in to get here. We must accept the idea that the biggest threat to our dreams is the acceptance of complacency and inaction, but the biggest endorser is believing in our personal power and in the power of community to manifest our own destiny. So now I'm going to do what I was called up here to do, which is to read the poem I wrote for my capstone. It's called On Myth-Making and My Foremothers. Audre Lorde taught me. Assata Shakur taught me. Toni Morrison taught me. Lorraine Hansberry, Ella Baker, Erica Hart, Janet Mock, Okweke Emeze, Black feminisms taught me. Biomythography, or rewriting, telling both the individual and collective history, to wield memoir as the corrective. I write myths of my truths, the things I somehow deep down know are true but for which I have no proof. I make tangible the intangible feelings and urges. I create worlds based on the cadence of a laugh, stitch stories that rhyme how someone who catches my eye walks. I tell my truth, which is a collective truth, rooted in knowledge and rememberings that only sometimes reveal themselves decidedly as gifts of the passing. I do so because Audre Lorde did, do so because if I don't define myself, someone else will, and undoubtedly they'll mess it up. Make me too binary, render the soft spots hard, make the unexplainable digestible. So I do it for myself and try to get it right. It is here in the making of myths and the spinning of stories and weaving of my rewriting that I not only express myself, but create myself. And because I'm the type who believes in divinity and fate and things granted and gifts bestowed, I make it a practice. I am the daughter of another. I'm mothered as much as I mother, breastfed wit and tenacity, grown in wombs and hearts abundant, surrogate daughter to all who've had me, to all who will. Thank you.
I mean, that was unbelievable. That is what makes us the lucky ones here, because we get to be part of you all and your creation and the ways in which you're taking your ideas and interpreting them and creating them and thinking about where you're going to take them forward. And so thank you, Kayla. That was unbelievable. Such powerful words. Yes. So before we move to certificates and having you come up, we have one more speaker, and this one's going to come to us via video because she was not able to join us today. But we're going to be we're going to hear from Amber Williams, who some of you know, may have known. Amber was the assistant director of CASC, first, I think during maybe some of your first years here. And she's since transitioned. She's now a PhD student in the School of Education here in higher ed, and she's studying the CASC minor. So we're working together to think about how CASC is a model for social justice and how we can take some of the learnings here forward. And so we thought it would be very fitting to have her join and just share some words to you all for today's celebration.
Congratulations, CASCers! Today is graduation, and we are all so very proud of you. As a former staff and instructor in the minor, I'm well aware of the incredibly hard work you've poured into arriving precisely at this moment. This is a big day of celebration and joy, and I hope that you take every opportunity today and through the rest of this weekend to honor how hard you've worked. So oftentimes in graduation speeches, we talk about the future, like what's in store for your future, the many opportunities you can pursue, and what it looks like to carve out an important contribution to society. In CASC, we talk about your sense of social responsibility, maintaining a justice mindset, and yeah, sometimes we talk about disrupting systems. We talk about justice, action, and social change as a lifelong endeavor that will always fold within the contours of your life's journey, which includes continued learning, engaging communities you feel connected and accountable to, and remaining open to challenge and difficult dialogue. At present, for those of you who espouse ally, advocate, and coalition-oriented change agent values, you may have a parent, aunt, grandparent, maybe even a sibling that you've already challenged at the dinner table for a statement that didn't sit too well with your ideals in politics. Yeah, that's real and real awkward. Hey fam, we love you and we welcome you to this beautiful CASC party. And we promise good work has been accomplished in this phenomenal educational space. But CASCers, you've invited your beautiful family and community here that you've probably given a hard time at least once or twice about identity, justice, maybe privilege, because you love them, you care for them. But it is also a window into a part of your life that for your family is mostly unseen. Today, they get to see you here in this present moment. And you deserve to be seen, acknowledged, and cherished, not only for the accomplishment of completing your undergraduate career, but for the totality of your undergraduate experience and how it has shaped who you are just today. You get to sit in that. But also, you brought your family here to this CASC minor graduation ceremony as a symbol of continued critical dialogue and engagement, and as a show of commitment to how justice work can reverberate beyond our classrooms and programs. CASC staff and faculty may not say it, but I don't work there anymore, so I can. But honestly, we'd like to think we had a little influence as well, just a little. But we also want to share this joyous moment with you, recognizing that while you've experienced transformational learning from the classes, programs, and deep conversations in the CASC office, that we've been transformed as well and have grown with you. So let's honor this moment and all of the effort that's resulted in your arrival today. So grads, if you have the capacity to do so, look to your left and look to your right. Who's next to you? Say hi and say congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Speak to your neighbor. Families, staff, and faculty in the space, you too. Seriously, y'all, go for it. Follow my lead. Hi, my name is X. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You did it. Don't be afraid to high five, hug, social distance if you need to. That's cool as well. But congratulate each other. Great, I can't see you, so I'm hoping everyone did this small, unfacilitated exercise. At this present moment, you are seated with a community of change agents who care and are invested in the vitality of life and life-making. People who share an interest in fostering a space for others to be empowered to thrive. At this present moment, you literally sit in a community of individuals who have read the same texts about revolution as evolution from Grace Lee Boggs, who know what it means to really sit with the nuances of your positionality and engage in deep critical reflection. You're sitting with individuals who did the same life mapping and narrative work that you have, and as a result, fundamentally know who they are, where they come from, and what change efforts are most relevant to a shared vision to disrupt inequality and support human agency. Your proximity to justice work means that at this present moment, you have witnessed and/or survived the compounding effects of structural oppression. And today, you persist because you understand the importance of having agency, choice, participation, and voice. At this present moment, you matter. Your dreams, hopes, and your health matters. Your ideas about participatory action and social change, collective well-being and care are crucial to the present moment we share today, and that matters. So in the coming days and weeks, as you prepare for this next chapter of a very bright and full future, remember today, because today is a big freaking deal. Today marks all that you've been striving for literal years. So honor you today, be here today, and always remember your commitment to justice. We love you, CASCers, and congratulations. Go Blue fam!
Amber is so amazing. So wonderful to have those words. One thing I want to just mention before we start our procession and have you come up is just to pick up on the theme that Amber talked about, which is community. And just, we've said it before, we're going to say it again. It's in the title of the minor, and it's something we care so deeply about. We think of community as something that is essential to this work, to what you've done, to what we're building here. We want you to think of yourself as part of our CASC community moving forward. And, when the minor started, we always thought it was going to be a place. We knew that students were out there caring deeply about social change, but on a campus as big as Michigan, sometimes it's hard to find one another. And so to create a community where people could come together and they didn't have to explain themselves. They didn't have to talk about kind of why they care about what they care about. They were invited into a community where people understood and said, I'd love to learn from you. How can I help you? How can I be supportive? Sometimes challenge from one another, but everyone evolved together. And so it's just, again, a thrill to be part of this community and to now welcome each of you up to the stage. So a couple notes about how we're going to do this. We're going to call each one of you up. We're going to call you by your first name. So don't be surprised if we're out of order for last names. When you come up, and Joe's already come to the stage, we're going to give you 2 chords. So the red chord is a chord for service. It's something that the university provides to students who have gone above and beyond in their commitment to service. And so we are honored to give you one of those today. Some of you may have one from another program, so we're going to give you another one. And the blue is the CASC chord, and that means that you are now part of this community. And we hope that you'll choose to wear it in other ceremonies and see yourself as part of this group during this graduation ceremony. We are also going to have you pick up a water bottle, and Trevor will be over there picking up a water bottle. We care about hydration, but we also, this actually came from a CASC student in the very first graduating class who thought, how cool would it be for us to give students something that they can keep with them? And so, as we thought about it and as we passed them out over the years, we want you to remember that you are always part of this community. And we want you to carry CASC with you where you go. We talk about things, some of you will know, we talk about CASCing, right? Some of the students turn CASC into a verb. They're CASCing where they go. And so we want you to be with us, whether it's in the car, in your graduate school class, or your law school class, or your workplace. And whenever you need us, we're there. We're right there, literally with you in the water bottle form, so you can think about the community that you're part of and know that you can also reach out to us and be in any way we can be helpful. Okay, so with that, Abigail's going to come up and help with certificates. Joe's going to be, or I guess Joe's doing certificates. Abigail's going to be doing chords, and here we go. I think we'll have some time for pictures, so we'll kind of go slow. So if you are a family member and would like to take a picture, feel free to just come up and we'll pause to do that. Okay, so our first graduate is Amanda Putti. You can come up this way. Okay, and just Amanda was an incredible member of our student board and was also an executive director in the Detroit Partnership, and we're thrilled to have you part of the CASC community. Anna Gray. Anna was also a board member and is going to be headed to NYU next year for an MSW. Ashley Martinez. And Ashley was is also a gender and health major. And we're thrilled to have you part of the CASC minor family. Congratulations. Evelyn Men. No need to run up if we got time. All right, congratulations, Evelyn. Evelyn was also part of the Ginsberg Center, which is our campus community service center and does a lot of incredible work. So, all right, Okay, we'll get you your certificate. Every once in a while we get you. Okay, Bernie Velasquez. Either way, probably closer for people at that side. Bernie was, in addition to CASC, was involved in the Michigan Community Scholars Program, which is a number of you probably were part of a living learning program in their first year, and very active in the program on intergroup relations, which is an incredible partner with the CASC minor and does work to help students to really learn how to do intergroup dialogue, facilitated dialogue, critical conversations. So congratulations. Brianna Frayden. Congratulations. I feel like I'm the announcer of the people coming up, but Brianna is also a member of our student board and is headed to law school in the fall and bringing social justice, CASC with them into the legal field. Congratulations. All right, Barack Oral. Congratulations. Barack is a biohealth and society major. He also did the DSIT program. And Joe thought it would be interesting to note that in addition to doing work with CASC and all the incredible work he was doing as a student, he was also an EMT. So these days that work is very important. Okay. Carmela Garita. Congratulations. And in addition to the CASC minor, is a graduate in Ross, right, in our business school. So. Awesome. Okay. Our next graduate is Chanel Barnes. And I should say Isaac. So we are thrilled to have Chanel as part of our CASC family, a brand new mom with Isaac here, and was a very active member with our Vice President Rob Sellers, who headed up our university's DEI work, and Chanel was an active member of all of that work. So congratulations. And a fun fact is that I had Chanel's sister, Cecily, in my 305 class as well. So kind of legacy of CASC work here. So good. Eliza Feinberg. Is Eliza here? Okay. All right. We will make sure to pass on Eliza's cord to her. Okay. Francesca DiGeronimo. So an interesting fact about Francesca is that she's a book author and wrote a book as part of her time with 305 and also was chaired the Generation Mental Health Conference, a super important campus-wide effort. All right, our next graduate is Hope Ameo. Congratulations. Hope came to CASC as a transfer, which we love when students find us, and is also a very proud student mom. Also wrote a children's book. We had 3 students writing children's books as part of CASC in this past year. So wrote a children's book as part of our 305 project. And we're very excited to welcome you to the CASC family. Yeah. I know we're going to have like an author celebration at some point. Okay. Kate Lieb. Congratulations. And Kate is going to be heading back to California to UCLA for her MSW. Excited for her. now the incredible, already introduced, but incredible Kayla Tate. We're very excited about you as being part of the CASC family. So, and as you see, we continue to ask people to do things. So, you know, this is part of being part of the family. So, okay, our next graduate is Kristen Boletto. And Kristen was also an active member of our CASC student board and helped with so many different CASC outreach activities over the years. So we're thrilled to have you part of the CASC family. All right, Lauren Hart. So Lauren was, we don't have that many students from kinesiology who want to do CASC, but Lauren was one of them and did an incredible amount of work to bring DEI, was very active in DEI and kinesiology, and used their action project in 305 to really create an entire training program for kines students. So that is amazing, and she's going to be starting an occupational therapy doctorate at Ohio State in the fall. So. Lucia Sai. Lucia is also a Ross Business School grad, and it's incredible. We've seen more and more Ross students over the years, and we think it's a really powerful combination. Think about bringing social justice into the business world. So congratulations to Lucia. Shannon Giros. And Shannon is planning to be right back here in the fall with her MSW program, so we're excited for that. Okay. Taylor Smith. And Taylor is also a Ross Business School major who interned with the Detroit Pistons in the Community Social Responsibility Office, which is near her home neighborhood, and has turned it into a full-time position. So we're super thrilled for her next steps. Taya Boltman. Congratulations, and Taya is also going to be here for her MSW in the fall, so we're excited to have her join us. Okay. Shanhua Zhang. And Shanghua was accepted to the Ross Business School for a management and management minor, right? Master's in management, sorry. So too many M's. So we're super thrilled. And also has her daughter here with her who was just accepted to the University of Michigan on a full scholarship. So we're very thrilled for that. And Yujin Kim. And Yunjin is an international student and did a lot of work to think about her legacy. And her parents were student activists in Korea, in her home country, and is carrying that tradition on. So thrilled to have her join the CASC minor. Oh, and Yujin So. We have one more graduate? Oh, yes, here. Okay. Okay. And a psych student and a Europe student, which is in Europe is our undergraduate research program, which gives incredible opportunities for students to work alongside faculty or community programs to do research. So congratulations. Okay, did we get everybody? Okay, so let's give all of us a round of applause. So before I turn it over to Diana, I just will reiterate what I've said already 10 times, but that we are excited to welcome you to this CASC alumni network. We are excited to see where you will head. You know that we talk about community as a noun, a verb, CASC as a noun and as a verb, and so we see this as an opportunity and a beginning for you to continue to bring CASC and build community wherever you go. We are excited to see where that will lead, and we want you to see us as part of that family, which means you call us when you need something or you reach out to us, and we will do what we can to be able to support you or to get you someplace that can support you. So we're just thrilled for today. We're thrilled to celebrate with you, and I'm going to turn over to the incredible Diana Seals to close us out.
Great. Thank you so much, Katie and Abigail and Joe and Trevor. Really appreciate you up here. Just a few quick announcements. We're going to ask everyone to come up to this, all the graduates to come up to the stage to get a group picture in a minute. And then the families can get pictures too. But wanting to say thank you to the facilities team and the AV team, especially Adam and Jeff and Tom, who are in the back here, and really make everything in the building work. So thank you so much. And thank you to all the fams, the kids, the parents, the grandparents, the aunts, the aunties that are here, the uncles. Thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your incredibly talented children with us, and having an opportunity to work with them has been an incredible opportunity for us as well to learn and grow. So we'll be taking a picture. And after the picture, we invite everyone to come up to the reception. It'll be in the ECC room, which I believe you can go up the stairs this way. Yep, so you can take the stairs up this way, or the stairs over that way, and the elevators in the back. To go up to the ECC, there will be food, and there's also a photo booth up there. So it's a self-service photo booth with tons of different props for your graduation 2023. So make sure you get your pictures up there as well. But if everyone could come up to the stage, and we'll get a group picture. So congratulations.